Alright. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for taking the time out of your day to come to my Court of Honor. I'm very excited to be up here in front of all my family and friends who have supported me throughout this great achievement. It really means a lot to me, and to those who couldn't make it, I also appreciate them for what they have done. My incredible teachers at Pocono School District, such as Mr. Greeley and Ms. Page, and others. I'm thinking of you today and the gifts you have given to me in the form of a good education. When thinking of all I want to say to you today about scouting, a lot of things came up in my mind. I thought of the 11 years between my start of my journey to where I am today. The multiple years of work, frustration, experience, and excitement. During these years, I have spent hour after hour in the woods, hiking around rivers and over the mountains, pitching tents, and most importantly, working with my friends. Scouting is just another organization to many, but to me, it might be the best one out there for young children, regardless of gender. It teaches them to be good citizens and provides them training to become leaders in our community. It is funny that there are laws and rules that forbid us, like do or don't, can't do this, can't do this. But Scout law does neither. It just tells us it just states what a Scout is. And Scouts are taught to live every day like this, and that is an upbringing of a great citizen and a future leader. When I was growing up, I had a hard time associating myself with the Scout program because I have autism and ADHD. But early on, my mom and dad and brother and Scout leaders opened up my eyes that I can do this, and stuck with me all the way, no matter how challenging it was some days. And that took a lot of patience. My parents would always tell me to be proud of who I am, and my dad would constantly remind me how many of my friends really know how to build a fire, how to survive outdoors, how to cook, how to safely sleep under the stars, or how to feed our community's most hungry. Basically all the life skills that his father and my father have taught me. And the Pomeroys, my family, have three generations of scouting. From that point on, I knew who I was and was confident calling myself a scout. I know it's really hard for new scouts to see an Eagle Scout and hear all the requirements to earn such a rank, as it is very tedious, while trying to uphold this great moral character. However, what they don't tell you is that an Eagle Scout is just a version of yourself, just waiting to get out, and all you need is a little motivation and guidance. As my assistant scoutmaster, Mr. Han, once told me, think, for someone like me with autism, that one word stayed with me daily, and has been instrumental to my success for many years. That one word helped turn my life around. And truth be told, I was very lucky to have such caring leaders. I would not be up here today without the relentless efforts of Mr. Han, Mr. and Mrs. Monroe, Ms. Kinsley, and Mr. Jacobs, who have supported me in and day out until I understood my roles and could accomplish each one of them correctly. If younger scouts leave with anything to remember, it should be this: have someone to hold you accountable and motivate you towards Eagle. Even when your life is super busy, like mine, working every single day at many food pantries and churches. Always have that person around to provide that additional push, because it does pay off in the end. There are a lot of people that motivate me and allow me to be here now. I want to thank them for caring about me during my journey. Thank you. I want to give a big thanks to my family. They are always there all the time, and they teach me how to be in control. They remind me that they are right there, especially when I need them most, and I don't ever admit it. I love my parents, and I can't describe it especially in this vocabulary. I know I'm very lucky to have a family like you all, and I thank each of you for being here. To all my fellow Scout and Scout leaders in my troop, I never would have been in this place without you guys. I've grown up with everyone here, and I made the most of it. I can remember everything from camping in below zero to when I didn't even want to get out of my bunk or tent, to hiking all over the mountains where I had to add 5 miles every time to get lost with my dad, with the 20-mile required hike. I remember having to camp in the daytime only with my parents because of my disability. To this past summer, spending 7 weeks away from home as camp staff at Camp Trexler. Yes, I did. And what a journey. I learned a lot through my experiences, stories, and life lessons with my troop. So thank you, Troop 85, for making this possible. Thank you to all my friends. You guys have always been there for me, even when I don't want to admit it. I regularly volunteer at food pantries and churches almost every single day to help those organizations that are always striving hard to help those who can't help themselves. As I wrapped up my many hours, hundreds of hours of community service as a youth, I can genuinely say that as an Eagle Scout and an adult leader, no one has seen anything yet. I am currently studying at Northampton Community College to become a special education teacher. And with my experiences, I know that I'll be able to be a great role model for my future students, and I'll be patient and teach them all in the way they can understand. Every Troop 85 adventure stands in front of me very warm and fresh. When I piece all of these memories and lessons together, I have discovered the most important thing that the Scout program has given to me, a childhood. Thank you.